I really enjoyed that. Hey, what is up, YouTube? Andrew Rooney here, full-time drummer and drum teacher based right here in Auckland, New Zealand. We are back with a PayPal request. This one is for Bratislav. I'm going to read out the message. Hey, I just made a PayPal for Bloodbuzz, Ohio. It is one of my favorite songs by The National and has some very interesting drumming also. So I look forward to watching your video on YouTube. Here is the link to the song. Thank you so much, Bratislav. We're going to get straight into it. Now, full disclosure, as always on my channel, I know basically nothing about The National. Now, as a complete coincidence, last week I actually had a student request a National song to learn.
Which, oh my god, I can't remember the name of it.
It wasn't this one. But yeah, just a crazy coincidence. The National, a band, I've definitely heard the name. I've heard rave reviews from really good musician friends mention The National. Never actually got the chance to sit down and critically, intently listen to the music. So looking forward to it. Guys, as always, original video link in the description of each of my videos. Please do go along and check out that original video. I'm going to try and let it run. I don't want to stop this video at all. I'm going to let it run. And if there's anything of note, I'm going to make some notes. See you at the end.
Stand up straight at the foot of your love. Lift my shirt up. Stand up straight at the foot of your love. Lift my shirt up. I was carried to Ohio in a swarm of bees. I never married, but Ohio don't remember me. Lay my head on the hood of your car, right? Take it too far. Lay my head on the hood of your car, right? Take it too far. I still owe money to the money, to the money I owe. I never thought about love when I thought about home. I still owe money to the money, to the money I owe. The floors are falling out from everybody I know. I'm on a Bloodbuzz. Yes, I am. I'm on a Bloodbuzz. I'm on a Bloodbuzz. God, I am. I'm on a Bloodbuzz. I never married, but Ohio don't remember me. I still owe money to the money, to the money I owe. I never thought about love. When I thought about home, I still owe money to the money, to the money I owe. The floors are falling out from everybody I know. I'm on a Bloodbuzz. Yes, I am. I'm on a Bloodbuzz. I'm on a Bloodbuzz. God, I am. I'm on a Bloodbuzz.
I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. Wow. So, got a couple of notes here. I will dig into the actual beat as well, maybe at the end of the video, and notate exactly what is happening on the drums, because it's quite a distinctive beat, reminiscent of something that U2 or Coldplay would play for me. I'm not saying the group is like Coldplay or U2, but the style of repetitive da 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 da, that kind of rhythm reminds me of the type of groove that those bands would have. And that was one of the notes I made. It's got a bit of an English vibe to me and a bit of an 80s vibe. I have no idea where the band is from. Bloodbuzz, Ohio. I'm going to assume they might be American, or maybe they went on tour to the States. Let's have a quick look, shall we? You guys can hit me in the comments. See if you can beat me in the comments.
That's what she said.
I'm going to Google it, though.
5 minutes later.
Oh, okay, I'm wrong. The National is an American rock band from Cincinnati, Ohio, formed in Brooklyn, New York City. Well, there you go. I know what you guys are thinking.
Come on, dude. Ohio?
Right? First thing that stood out, and the first thing I've made a note on in my notes, pretty lo-fi drums. Lo-fi drums, and I could hear that within the first bar. Now, I often talk about this concept on the channel of myself and my drum buddies, my peers who have been playing and teaching a long time. You notice things instantly. It's quite weird. Now, I'm not. This is not some kind of weird flex, but especially like if a drummer's good, or if a drummer's, you can sort of hear how long a drummer's been playing or what they've been listening to. It's freakish. You can hear their influences. You can hear a lot about a player instantly. And I was hit instantly with just this. There's a slightly different thing to hear, I suppose, but just the sound of the drums were quite lo-fi and unassuming, not like studio perfect, like sample crack separated. It sounded like a full drum kit. Really refreshing to hear real drums. I know I say that every time I hear a video with real drums on it, but it is nice to remember, that's what drums sound like. Great. The piano and snare accent, I made a note of it at 45 seconds, but I think it's... Ooh, what's happened here?
Ohio in a swarm of bees.
But I think it did just sort of happen for the whole song. I'll go back to 40. Let's just have a listen from here.
Lift my shirt up.
So if you listen to the piano accents, the snare is unison catching those piano accents. It's an obvious point, but just something to take note of in terms of like a songwriting approach or how to accent the groove, which, sort of offsets the vocal phrase, and creates a bit of interest in the music.
I was carried to...
Just a really nice little feature there, and it just shows that the song has been crafted and composed, thoughtfully, obviously. Okay, I've again noted after that the snare sound is quite fuzzy, and you can hear that he's hitting the middle of the drum. We're very used to rim shots these days. That's when you hit the rim. Can you guys see this drum? Let me know if you can see this drum. It's when you hit the rim and the head at the same time. That's a rim shot. That's what most people are doing for backbeats these days. Refreshing to hear someone not do that and literally just hit the skin of the drum. And you just hear the snare and the skin and the wires, and it's a much more, I guess, softer sound. Not as much crack and impact, but sits nicely in the track. Really like that. I've made a note of the English sort of vibe to me with the understated vocals, and it's got that 80s sort of vibe. 2 minutes 22 and 3:50. There's a good example for this band of the real organic sound is it gets quite muddy in the crescendo. Okay, it's going to sound like a diss. I don't mean this as a diss. Just see what you think about this build up here. We've got a lot happening. There's lots of piano and there's swelling cymbals and everything's rising and getting bigger, but not in a separated, pristine studio perfect. That frequency is going to be there. That frequency is underneath it. That frequency, we're not going to that much trouble. It's just a natural, sounds like a band in a room playing as opposed to studio perfection. That's probably the best way I can put it. I did note here that I was trying to think what this band reminds me of. I got a little bit of a Counting Crows vibe, and I think that's coming from the piano. The vocals, not so much. The vocals don't sound like Counting Crows, but if you took out the vocals and you put the Counting Crows singer in, whose name has escaped me just at the moment, it does have a little bit of a Counting Crows vibe to me. I've made a note of 3:12 just before I get into the drum part. The chord movement. I just really, really enjoyed the chordal movement in this part. 3:12. Let's try it from here.
Back home, I still owe money to the money I owe. The flows are falling out from everybody I know.
Up again.
I'm on a Bloodbuzz. Yes, I am. I'm on a Bloodbuzz. I'm on a Bloodbuzz.
I know a lot of non-drummers, a lot of musicians.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh my God. Okay, that's a good blooper. We'll leave that in. Put that a bit away. I know a lot of non-drummers, people who play chordal harmony instruments out there. Watch those channels. So, oh boy, damn. So please do hit me up in the comments and let me know about this the chord movement in that section. Damn. Okay. Yep. Do I leave that in or not? Should I leave it in? Bugger it. Let's leave it in. Whew. I welcome your hate and vitriol. All right, let's get into the actual drum part here. All right, let's have a look at the first beat, because I believe the beat did change. There was like an intro sort of beat, and then I think it changed. Oh, okay. Let's just have a listen to the first one. Okay, so I've got down here boom boom ba ba boom ba boom ba boom boom ba. Sometimes like a little double snare head at the end. One more time. Okay, yeah, it's actually a 4-bar loop. Dun dun da da dun da dun da dun dun da da dun dun da dun da da dun da dun dun da. Double snare hit on the second bar. No double snare hit at the end of the 4th bar. Something like this.
Stand up straight at the foot of your love. I lift my shirt up. Stand up.
Oh, okay. Just having a listen further on, the beat effectively does actually stay the same. It just sounded quite different the way that it was when all the instruments came in. It sort of changed sort of how I was hearing the ghosts and all the little intricacies in there, but it is effectively the same beat with a lot of decoration, obviously a lot of fills, and that reminds you that this is a real drummer. These are real drums. This is a real beat. I'm hot on this today, aren't I? Got to be a little bit careful what I say, but it's just so refreshing, and hearing those little differences in the beat, really, really tasty. Bratislav, thank you so much for this pick, and really good to get to the National, have a really good listen, and I guess dissect a couple of the things that are happening in the song. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. And guys, if you out there have a selection that you would love to get on this channel, the only way I can guarantee one of your picks at the moment is via the PayPal link. That's only because I get so many requests. It's just a way to prioritize things and reward the people, of course, that support the channel. I do also have a Patreon. It's just $5 a month, and through that you get access to the blocked videos. Remember, you as a subscriber of my channel, yeah, you, any of you, if you subscribe to my channel, you get access, the opportunity to learn from the world's best drummers via my 30-day free trial over at DRUMEO. If you head over to DRUMEO Direct, they're going to offer you 7 days, which is pretty good. It's pretty generous, right? It's free. You can't complain. Take up my pick, 30 days. Plenty of time to check if it's a good fit for you and your musical education. Guys, while you're at it, while you're keen to support this channel, I do appreciate it if you consider subscribing, liking, and leaving a comment. It really helps me out. It really helps me to improve things around here. Keeps the lights and the mics on. Guys, until next time, take it easy. Keep chopping wood. Ciao.